Boom shakalaka, over $10 million of Ethereum has been burned since EIP 1559 London hard fork last night. Today's episode, we're going to take a look at why this is insane for Ethereum. If you haven't wrapped your head around how bullish EIP 1559 and this burning mechanism is for Ethereum, you might make the biggest mistake of your entire life. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at Ethereum, the London hard fork EIP 1559. Guys, $10 million of Ethereum gone. $400,000 of Ethereum per hour after the London upgrade gone. Guess what? In a year, look at this. Estimated 2.4 million ETH, not dollars, but 2.4 million ETH will be burned in 2021. That's enormous. Today's episode, we're going to take a look at exactly what this means for Ethereum and why this is poised to be potentially the best trade of your life. Before we get started, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Also, come join us over on Twitter at @TheCryptoLove, where every week we give away one of these shirts. And let's try and get the likes to 1,000 because, hey, what the heck? It's attainable. Just push the button. Now, if we go and take a look at this site, Ultrasound.money. Ultrasound.money. Really cool site. We can see that already, since yesterday, 3,871 ETH have been burned. Now, this is the new fee mechanism for transactions where Ethereum is burned and miners are rewarded in tips instead. Now, this is meant to make the network more efficient, but also to make sound money. Ultrasound money. If we actually take a look at a graph here, project the supply, the Ethereum supply peak is projected to be roughly January of 2022 right here. Now, at the peak, there's supposed to be 120 million ETH. Now, just for example, I know that this is not going to be a straight line burning like 2.4 every year, but let's say 3 million ETH burned every year, 120 million ETH. That means 40 years on a straight line depreciation, which is not, but on a straight line, 40 years gone. You want the ultra deflationary currency? How about the second largest cryptocurrency out there, Ethereum? So this is something definitely worthwhile to take a look at. Some of the biggest burners would be things like OpenSea, Uniswap, Axie Infinity, Tether, MetaMask. Now, what else is going on for Ethereum? Well, guys, not only are coins being burned, but also the sell pressure is dropping by a significant amount. Right now, the sell pressure is 22.3 thousand ETH per day. After EIP 1559, which would mean right now, the sell pressure drops dramatically to 2.6 thousand Ethereum per day, a 90% reduction, which is equal to 1, 2, 3 halvings simultaneously. And the price is not factored in yet. It's not even close. If we take a look at what Bitcoin does after a halving, Bitcoin after a halving, within a couple months, price rockets upwards. After a halving, within a couple months, price rockets upwards. After a halving, within a couple months, price rockets upwards. But we don't have just one halving going on here. We have 3 simultaneous halvings. So that would be like had you have bought Bitcoin when it was $10, and then after the third halving, it went up to $65,000. 6,500x. That's insane. And Ethereum has a whole bunch of other stuff going for it too that's making it potentially the best trade of your lifetime. First thing, look at the increase in staked Ether right here. The history of daily staked Ether, which is the sum of all effective balances, just going up and up and up and up and up. More and more people are staking Ethereum. There's less supply available. Not only that, but ETH locked in DeFi, if we take a look at this, this is just going up and up and up and up. Not only that, but the Ethereum on exchanges is going down and down and down and down and down. As a matter of fact, over the past year, about a third of all Ethereum was taken off of exchanges. Right now, there's about 19 million Ethereum available. Roughly like 13% of Ethereum is available. The rest of it is either locked or in cold storage or something like that. And right now, Ethereum is looking very similar to what Bitcoin did in history, where it went to $20,000. the Bitcoin chart is in white, the Ethereum chart is in blue, it's looking very, very similar, potentially going to $20,000. But is it going to stop at $20,000? Well, yes, it may, and it may not get there at all. I should just say that. But there's also the possibility that it could go a lot higher. Because if you think about it now, every DeFi project, every NFT is built on Ethereum. It has the most users, period. Now, if we take a look at this article by Arthur Hayes, yes, I read the white paper, and it's a really good article, so I do recommend you read it. He says, let's assume that Ethereum can capture some percentage of the 5-year average earnings of banks and the big 4 audit firms. Well, if that were to happen, if it captured 100%, we would be looking at a $4 million Ethereum. Now, that's kind of unreasonable for it to capture 100%, but let's say 10%. Well, that would be a $405,000 Ethereum. That's still completely out of this world. Well, let's say 1%, a $40,000 Ethereum. Further confirming this. And if it only gets 0.5%, not even 1%, half of 1%, that would be a $20,000 Ethereum, confirming this. But I have something else that I wanted to show you. Because if we take a look at the Ethereum Bitcoin chart, and this chart makes it clear as day. So you can see Ethereum versus Bitcoin was in a downtrend from the top in June of 2017. And then we have the peak here in February of 2018. And then it was in a downtrend up until right around here, February of 2020, when it started going upwards in an uptrend. Now, right now, we are in this uptrend. We found the top a little bit there in May, but it came back down. It bounced off of the 20 weekly moving average. And one thing that I want to show you guys here is we are forming a little bit of a giant inverse head and shoulders. And where does that giant inverse head and shoulders put us? Well, if we take the top of it and we put that from right here, guess what? That would put us Ethereum equal to 0.15 Bitcoin. Now, based on Willy Woo's models, the predicted models for Bitcoin being roughly around $200,000 right now, that would put Ethereum price at $30,000 per Ethereum. Guys, that's like easy 10x within a year. This is probably one of the best, safest trades you could possibly make in your lifetime. But some of you were like, oh, I already missed the boat on Ethereum. I mean, people bought Ethereum back when it was $10. I'm too late now. I can't do it. It's blah, 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 blah. Well, if that's the case, then I've made this whole series for you guys. Just type in CryptoLove 100x. You could see a whole bunch of altcoins that are set to explode. If 10x isn't good enough for you, these are 100x altcoins that I picked out using the same method that I did to pick out Celsius back when it was 6 cents before it went to $8 some. That I used to pick out Matic back when it was a cent before it went up to $2.50 some. So this is the same method that can pick out 100x cryptocurrencies, and I've been making a few videos, one every week, on the next most likely coin to 100x. So this is something you definitely want to check out. But that being said, I really think that if you guys don't see that this is the biggest possible opportunity for Ethereum right now, that you're completely missing out on the whole boat. And when Ethereum does rocket past and potentially even flip in Bitcoin, especially with decrease in supply, with increased staked Ether, with increased locked ETH, with decreased supply on exchanges, with it basically repeating exactly what Bitcoin did and having 3 simultaneous halvings. If you guys missed this, well, when it rockets to $30,000, don't come crying to me. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that episode. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Let's try and get 1,000 likes on this video. I'll catch you guys later. Love you. Peace.